our exploration of the world above us, it is crucial that we discuss the clouds which provide precipitation, shade, and transportation of water. In the previous video in this series, we talked about how clouds are part of the water cycle. However, there is more to discover about clouds than just their role in Earth's circulation of water. When gazing at the sky, you may have noticed that there are different types of clouds. Some are stringy, some are big, thunderous, and gray, while others are tiny and look very far away. Did you know that all these types of clouds have different names? Today we are going to talk about the different types of cloud formations and draw simple diagrams of clouds to help us remember each one. The clouds which are the furthest away from the surface of the Earth are called cirrus clouds. These clouds look thin and wispy, and they are made up of ice crystals. Another high-level cloud type is cirrostratus clouds. These clouds are often described as being like a veil because you can see through them and they tend to cover large portions of the sky. The final type of cloud with the cirro prefix is cirrocumulus clouds. These look rather bumpy and sometimes they form in rows. Closer to the surface of the Earth are altostratus and altocumulus clouds. Altostratus clouds are uniform in texture and can be like a great sheet hiding the blue of the sky. Sometimes sunlight will shine through, but the light will normally not be very intense due to the layers of clouds it has to pass through. Altocumulus clouds look like little piles of white-gray fluff. They can look a bit like cirrocumulus clouds. However, altocumulus clouds will appear larger and will have a bit more variation of white and gray. The lowest level clouds are cumulus and stratus clouds. The stratus clouds are characterized by horizontal development, meaning that they spread out across the sky relatively close to the ground. They are generally uniform, and sometimes it will rain when you see this type of cloud. On the other hand, cumulus clouds develop vertically. These clouds have fluffy, rounded tops and flat bottoms. A cumulus cloud with a lot of vertical development due to strong updrafts is called a cumulonimbus cloud, and these clouds produce thunderstorms and heavy rain. A mix between the stratus and cumulus clouds is called stratocumulus. These clouds are known to be the most common of all the cloud types, and you can identify them by their clumped gray puffs of cloud covering the sky in varying thicknesses. If you see clouds that meet this description, but it is raining or snowing, then you're probably seeing a nimbostratus cloud. These are the main types of clouds you will see. And clouds are always changing, so while you may see one type 1 minute, another type of cloud may blow across the sky a few minutes later. Looking at these cloud names, you might notice that there are some patterns in the naming conventions used to define the clouds. These names are based on the cloud's shape. All the high-level clouds begin with the prefix cirro or cir, which means curl of hair or tendril in Latin. Quite a few clouds also contain cumulus, which means heap or pile, describing the mound-like shape of these clouds. Then there is stratus, which means layer. These three basic names are then combined to describe the different structures that clouds form. The alto prefix in altocumulus and altostratus describes the mid-level height of these clouds, and the nimbo in nimbostratus and cumulonimbus simply means cloud or rainy cloud in Latin. The type of cloud you see in the sky also hints at the type of weather that is to come. For example, altostratus clouds often precede a warm mass of air, while stratocumulus clouds come before or follow systems of clashing warm and cold air. Next time you look up at the sky, try to determine what type of cloud is above you.
Bên ngoài